What's up, y'all? So yeah, you read the title right. It's not clickbait or anything. I was actually in the gym with a famous rapper. Well, I don't know how famous he is now. I mean, he's doing shows, so he's pretty famous, but he was big probably like 4 years ago. He was at his hype, those rappers that have their hype and then they but they still got their fan base. I'm not gonna sit here in front and saying like I'm a huge fan of this guy. I like his songs like that. I'm gonna do it myself song, a couple other songs, but I'm not like, oh yeah, I love all his content. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I watched some of his interviews. He seems like a cool dude. But the rapper I'm talking about, it's not Drake or anything. Um, was Russ. Uh, yeah, he's a rapper. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He has some dope songs. I'm not like a fan of his. Like I said, I'm not dick riding just because I was in the gym with him. But he was in the gym yesterday. I walked into the gym because I work out. My main gym is in the city. It's like downtown in the city, and that's where the Timberwolves play. Like up above is their stadium, and downstairs is the gym part. Um, they say a lot of the Timberwolves come and train there. I think I might have seen some, but I don't watch sports, so even if they were in there, I wouldn't recognize them. I know one time I was working out, and a Timberwolves player was in there, and some guy told me like that's so and so. I was just like, wow, that's cool. I don't watch sports, so it didn't interest me. I'm just like, oh, okay. So I go over to the bench presses, right? I'm getting ready. I was gonna do chest, arms, and shoulders, and the guy Russ, he was like right in front of me, with his I guess it's his bodyguard and his trainer too, and um, I'm sitting there looking at him. One, there's this cute ass girl. She was cute, but she was doing those things that girls do in the gym, the hip thrust, where they to get their butt big, they put the bar under them and do the thing, She was doing that on the bench press machine. I'm just looking at her like, the hell are you doing? Like usually they do it in the squat racks. Like why are you holding up a bench press machine to do that? But she was doing that, um, and turns out she was with him. I don't know if that was his girl or his homegirl or whatever, but she was like right over there by them. And I look at him, I was feeling good, I was trying to conversate with people and trying to be more open. So I'm talking to people in the gym. I actually got this guy because if you don't got a membership, you have to pay a day pass at this gym. And they got like higher up gyms all around my state, like some for the rich, they pay like $200 a month, and then it goes down from like 150 a month. I'm paying 95. I know you're like, what the hell? Why are you paying that much? I've had this membership for like 4 years. When I started, it was like $70, $65, and then it gradually kept going up because I guess inflation or whatever. And yeah, I'm probably gonna cancel when I move to Vegas because there's only two of those gyms. The gym is called Lifetime. There's only two of those gyms in Vegas. So, but there's a lot of. I went to one in Vegas. I'm falling off topic. I went to one in Vegas though, while I was out there, and there's so many like model chicks that go there, and I think I could do really good there. I don't know, but I'll probably transfer to a street gym. Um, anyways, so they're working out, doing like I don't know what the hell they're doing chest, but like I wasn't really paying attention. I was talking to this guy because he was trying to get in because you got to go down the stairs. There's like the center upstairs where you enter the stadium. Then downstairs you go to the gym, and he's like, "Hey man, I need your help. Can you get me in the gym?" He was like, "They won't let me in. Can you use a buddy pass to get me in?" So I walked downstairs. He was only in town for a lot of people go there for they're only in town. Like I met a male model, you know what I'm saying, working out there that travels all around the world, He said, and he was only in town on a business trip, So I got him in on a buddy pass. He wasn't trying to pay $50. I wouldn't try to pay $50 to work out. Like you got me messed up, It's not that it's serious, but like I'm not paying $50 for a day, you know. Um, so I got him in, and I see him, and he's like, "Hey man, so we working out together?" And I'm just like, "Nah, man. I like to work out by myself." And it kind of sounded assholeish, but I do. I like to, just focus out. Every now and then you'll catch me working out with somebody, every now and then. But like majority of the time, I like to, get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? I like to do my shit and get out. I'll conversate with people between sets, but my workout is usually 2 hours long. 2 hours, and that 2 hours is me time just beating my body up, you know? So, but then I also conversate between sets. Um, so he was like, "Oh no, it's cool, man. I appreciate you got me in." So I'm looking at this dude, Russ, and his his bodyguard slash trainer is standing right there. The girl that's with them is like next to the bench next to me, doing hip thrusts on the bench press machine. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what the? I've never seen a girl do hip thrusts on a bench press machine. Like, they always do it on the squat racks. So, anyways, um, I'm looking at the dude and I'm like, you know somebody named Russ? You know who Russ is? I was like, hey, bro, you know who Russ is? He was like, yeah. I was like, you look like him. He was like, oh yeah, I get that all the time. It's the hair, right? I'm like, yeah, you probably do. We just start laughing, you know. And I keep looking at him, and I'm just like, I go back to my workout, conversate with people. I was doing bench, so I said, got back to benching, um, and so I walk over to the other side of the gym because after I do bench, I do incline dumbbells. So I go sit in the corner of the gym, and I'm walking past dude, and I'm like, "Bro, you are Russ. You just trying to be undercover." And he just starts laughing, because I apparently he was performing here last night. I didn't even know that. Like, I'm not a mega fan of his, so I just, I like some of his songs. I think he's a cool person. I watch his interviews. Uh, so he just started laughing. He goes over and talks to the girl with his trainer slash bodyguard. And mind you, his trainer wasn't even in shape like that. Like, I was in better shape than him. Like, I'm in better shape, and this is what I've been noticing. And this is why I'm saying I blew my opportunity. Um, like, these trainers at these gyms, half of the time they don't even know what the hell they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And uh, like, they're not even in good shape. Like, I could have instantly, chopped it up with him. Like, hey man, if you're trying to get in shape, because a lot of people tell me they're trying to look like me body wise. You know what I'm saying? That big old, beefy, bulky look. That's cool if you're trying to be a bodybuilder, but majority of men just want to be, cut up, in shape, have a six pack, and be strong enough to, function. They don't want to be huge like Arnold. Like, I love Arnold. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking Arnold in any way. Arnold is um, one of my biggest motivators when it came to start lifting. Him and you want to go anime, Dragon Ball Z. But majority of like average dudes who just do average shit just want to be cut up, and that could have been my opportunity. He was cool. He was cool about it. And after that, like 2 3 minutes after that, I was talking to a guy in the gym. He had a cool ass tattoo on his arm. I was like, damn, I like your tattoo. While Russ was over there doing his thing with his bodyguard, they're doing some bullshit on a pull-up bar with the girl. Like, oh my gosh, like the shit that these trainers think they're teaching people. Like certified fitness trainers. It's so dumb. Like, I've done my research. I know how to get you and shit. I can take the overweight person, the skinny guy, the I can transform a person now. Now I've done so much research. I dialed in on my diet. I know what to do. It's not as hard as it looks. But people come up with these bullshit work. I'm looking at that shit. And so anyways, the guy that walks past with the tattoo, I'm like, damn, I like your tat, man. He's like, yeah, thanks, man. I got it all done in one spot. I was like, yeah, I got this bullshit at when I was 16 at a house party. He was like, yeah, it looks good though. He was like, so then Russ leaves. He says goodbye to the guy that I told has a nice tat with his trainer and a girl. And I was like, I walk over to the guy, that I talked about the tattoo, and I'm just like, bro, doesn't that dude look like Russ? And he's like, that is Russ. I was like, what? I was like, that was Russ? And I felt so dumb because, like, I was like, damn, that was Russ. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't believe, because I see people that look like people all the time. And I'm just like, oh, you look like so-and-so. And I don't want to offend people, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you say they look like somebody, and they, you know? um, but, yeah, it was Russ. And I was just like, that could have been my opportunity to, like, introduce myself. If I had my Instagram set up, I called my sister, and she was like, "Man, you need to create some like business cards or something." If I had my Instagram set up, in a way like, or my TikTok, I could have showed him, because like even a dude with the tag that I told him that, because he was like, I took a Snapchat with him and everything. He was all groupied out and shit. And he was all like, "You like his music?" And I straight up told him, like, "Bro, no. Like, I'm not really a fan of his. I like his old shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple of his old songs, but I'm not like bumping his shit every day, That guy was like fanned out, but that could have been, my way in training like people, if I had my shit set up, but I was bullshit. So then let me tell you so anyways, the guy tells me, he's like, after he tells me that Russ, he was like, "Man, he should have had your big ass training him." And I just start laughing like, damn. And then the whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, this nigga's right. Like, fuck, man. Damn, man. Just blew my opportunity. So so later that day, after the gym, I got another opportunity that I kind of blew. There was this girl in the checkout line. I was doing Instacart because I do Instacart after the gym, sometimes when I don't make my goal during the day. And there's this girl with these like pink, this like Asian girl with these pink like shiny boots on. And I'm just looking at them in the line. I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And she was like, uh, uh, I forgot her name. It started with a K, but she had a hoodie on and it said her name on it. So I was just like, "Oh, so you got your own clothing line?" And she was like, "Yeah, well, I'm a photographer." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, what type of photographer?" And she showed me. She had like these really high definition pictures. I was like, "So you like take pictures of like influencers or something?" She was like, "No, not really. Just like, regular people." And she's like, I was like, "Oh, you're gonna do something for me?" And she was like, "Yeah, it depends. You're gonna add me." And this is where the Instagram comes in, because I feel kind of self conscious about my Instagram, which my sister was telling me, that's how you grow. You gotta put your shit out there. Cause I got like 80 followers. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to get people to follow me on Instagram. Um, and I kind of like gave up on it. I haven't posted in like 3 months. But I was just like, "Yeah, I don't really do social media. Let me grab your number real quick." And she was just like all standoffish, like I was trying to hit on her, and really I wasn't trying to hit on her. Like I was just like, but she ran up to the checkout. She was checking out. I was like, she just like backed off. After I said that, I'm just like, it wasn't. I didn't mean it like that. Um, so uh, so she's checking out, and I'm like, "Do you do video editing too?" And she was like, "No, just photography." And I just got quiet after that and didn't say nothing. I was just thinking, and then she just walked off, and that could have been like I could have paid her. I'm sure she probably wasn't that expensive. Could have paid her to like take good pictures for me, and like two opportunities in one day just blew like that. I'm not saying like it could have went down like that. Russ could have been like, "Man, I'm good, man. I got my own trainer. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying?" Or he could have just blew me off. Like he didn't seem like that type of person. He seemed pretty chill. Um, and then the photographer could have helped with like branding me out. You know what I'm saying? I got basically this whole video was a big, kind of L, y'all. Like, but like there'll be other opportunities. I'm moving to Vegas where people uh, come to visit all around the world. So I'm just like, I was just kind of like really thinking about that, and kind of pissed me off, that day, and had me thinking hard. Like, damn, I almost picked my nose. My nose be itchy though, like right up here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that was my big rapper experience, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.